I'd like to cover how to implement a buffer in QGIS3. From the readings, you should know that a buffer gives you the area within a fixed or variable buffer distance of a feature or a set of features. So here we have a network of streams that I've pulled from a public data set from the North Shore of Lake Superior in Minnesota. I access the buffer tool through the geoprocessing tools and buffer. Now, I might want to buffer these streams for various reasons. For example, to find out land use near the stream, to maybe mitigate measures. I get a dialog in this buffer tool, and I set the distance manually in this dialog. I can also change the units, although meters are the units of the data layer and projects, and so it pulls those. The segments gives you a notion, sort of a smoothness of the buffer. 5 to 10 is usually fine. The cap-end style means at the end of a line, is it going to do a round end, or I can have other options where it'll flat or square it off. And then the join style also is how it does that at edges where two lines meet. Now I want to dissolve the result so that for individual features it doesn't give us separate buffer blobs. This is typically what you wish to do. And then I can just run this. Now it'll ask me for the output. I'm going to do a temporary output here because I'm not going to save it for this operation, but often you will save it to a known location. So I'll go ahead and run. And you see it creates this 100-meter buffer. Now I'll pull the buffer below the data layer so you can see the impact of the buffer. And so here I have basically this large buffered area. Now the buffer sometimes creates multipart features. So if I open the buffer attribute table, I can see here I only have one feature here, one buffer polygon row, when clearly I have multiple polygons. So I have to often apply a multipart to single part after doing the buffer. But it's pretty straightforward. Here I have then the geography that's within my fixed buffer distance of a set of features.